Then often people think, when they think in terms of making music or writing books or making some beautiful art piece, they think that what they're really doing is creating the piece that will stand by itself. And we say, not at all. What you're creating is the moment of the flow. The true art is the feeling of flow for you. That's what you're reaching for. You're not trying to create a perfect painting, so you just start over again and start over again. It's the moment of connection that this is all about for you. You're the creator of a perfect moment in which you get to have the experience of source flowing through you, and you get to see right before your eyes this revelation. And what is it a revelation of? It's a revelation of your alignment, you see. So often the artist, the musician, describes the moment of being on the stage as the moment that life is best, because that's the creative moment. That's the moment where Source is revealing itself, not just to the audience, but to the creator in the moment, you see. You can't necessarily see it or hear it or smell it or taste it or touch it, but you're feeling it. That's the way, by having little respites where you do that, you're tuning yourself to that frequency. Abundance of all things wanted. Ease and flow and love and joy. And you know that when you're in that mode, it just flows through you. The idea flows through you. It's like your entire body is part of the idea. You deliver it in ways that surprise even you.
This is incredible. This little lookout. Look at that little house over there. That little one.
I want to see a reindeer. I would pay money to see a reindeer.
How much would you pay? Oh, les petits. We got a little drawbridge. Okay, attention. Here we go. Making it up to... Oh my goodness, I feel like, wow. Come sail away with me. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Good morning. Wow, so last night while I was sleeping, it snowed. It always feels like a miracle whenever it snows in the night, I feel like. So yesterday we went thrift shopping, and then we went to this like pool with a hot tub, and I didn't vlog any of it because we were in this big car, and I was sitting in the back, and I didn't realize it, but I was my body temperature was dropping. I also am anemic, so my body has a harder time regulating its temperature than most people. That's why I'm always cold. And after like an hour, I got out of the car and I just could not stop shivering. I felt delirious, and I had started getting a little bit of hypothermia, and I just felt like I was gonna die. Like, I never felt like that cold in my life. And I guess I just didn't realize that could happen because, you know, the other days that I've been here, I felt like I could dress, you know, like chill, you know? But it can sneak up on you. So I went to the hot tub, and then I went into the sauna, and then I started feeling better, but I went to bed with like muscle aches. But it snowed, and tomorrow's my birthday. I just can't look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm never gonna get over it, how beautiful it is. I've never been like one that's like huge on birthdays. Like, I like to spend a lot of my birthday on myself, like journaling and things like that. Lately on TikTok, I've been posting these like weekly check-ins. So if you're interested in like journal prompts and things like that, check out my TikTok because I post those every week. Also, while I'm here, I'm working on my next journal in my affirmation journal series. If you guys didn't know, I have an affirmation journal series. And I've released 4 beautiful journals and I'm working on the 5th one. So yeah, I'm going down to the residency to work on some music today for my live show. Go stream my music if you haven't listened to it yet. So yeah, need to edit a video. It's gonna be a good day.
It's snowing outside. The next day was my birthday, and although I was very excited for it the day before, when the morning came, I felt actually really down and sad and lonely. Even though I was in the house with all these amazing artists, I feel like I'm someone that feels lonely around other people a lot of the time. I've always had a really hard time connecting with people in a deep way, unless we're creating something together or there's somebody that is very sensitive and willing to talk about deep things. And I think that the birthday thing is a reminder of that loneliness around other people, especially because it reminds me, I think, how in the past I felt lonely on my birthday, especially around people that I was supposed to feel connected to, for example, in relationships. I've just had a lot of shitty birthdays, and I think that I was a little bit down about that. But I think that one of my superpowers is that I've always been able to find the escape to happiness, and most of the time that's by spending time by myself, creating or thinking of some fun ideas. And I think for you out there, if you ever feel lonely, the important thing is to know what you need to do to feel good again. It's okay to feel down sometimes, but what is the thing? What is your escape, you know? And mine has always been creating creative ideas. It's the one thing in the world that just makes me feel so alive and happy.
I am the lord of this dance, and as such, you will behave accordingly.
Now it's just you two in a world of poems and paintings. I guess that means I'm through. It also means I'm breaking. But Isabel, what can I do if I'm caught in him, this man you love? Isabel, what can I do if his strong hands make it hard to shove him away? And I know it's hard to picture it up here in your tobacco-strewn backyard. And it's kind of tiresome keeping an eye on him. Just look what he's done so far.
I'm just ice skating, aren't I? Ooh. So I was walking, and this Icelandic lady saw me like struggling, and she's like, "Take care of you." Oh God! Get out of here. Every time I look at my phone today, I I see angel numbers. And it's snowing. Want to see? I'll show you. I'll never be younger than I am now. Everything is happening in divine timing. Love is all around me. Life is all around me. I'm so excited to be alive right now in this present moment. I love you guys. Everyone watching this right now. Peace, love. All your dreams are coming true, or better. So I'm heading back home to make something. We're having a potluck tonight. So yeah, just skiing home. You know how it is. I had a really, really good day today. Oh my god, be fucking careful, Shayna. Look at the snow. I had a really good day today. I got to try this synth called the Juno, which is a very expensive synth that I cannot currently afford. And when I saw that they had it here, I was super excited because it's just nice when you get to try out like a new instrument. And it's like from the 80s, a very cool synth. And then I got this idea. I saw this cape and I got this idea to put the cape on and try to do, like, I just love getting dressed up for performances. So I put on the cape and then I felt all moody in like a good way, you know? And it just reminded me of this thing I heard this morning that I listen to Abraham Hicks a lot. She just always reminds me of the beauty of life and, you know, the importance of feeling good and staying high vibe and all that. And she was talking about this morning how basically a lot of times in life we focus on the finished product, but really the true gift is when you can drop into that feeling of joy when you're creating. It's like when you're on stage, that's like the funnest part because you're like very present. And it's not the finished painting, but it's a feeling you get when you make a painting that's so amazing. And that's what I felt like. Sorry, I'm just laughing because the snow is like fucking pummeling my face. That's what it felt like when I put that cape on. I was like, oh, you're actually like being silly and having fun. And it also gave me this idea that maybe when I go on stage, I should always have like a costume because it gets you into that like vibe. So ask yourself, how can you have more fun in the process? All right, I gotta turn this off because I'm fucking, look at the snow. I'm trying to walk uphill, bitch. It's not happening. I literally have to walk backwards because if I walk facing that way, the snow will fucking pummel me. This is me walking backwards. It's alright. We'll get there eventually.
Shelley's birthday. Shelley. Happy birthday. Oh.
Little culinary. So she made potatoes.
So j'ai fait des patates, mais mes patates sont mushy parce que j'avais pas le temps de roaster des grosses patates. So I made them, I boiled them for a minute, knowing they would be mushy, but it's all in the intention, in the taste.
And what?
You can go fuck itself.
Made carrot soup. It's got veggie stock and mushroom stock and a little bit of potatoes.
Yeah.
Celery, some garlic and onion, and salt, pepper, chili, and a little bit of nutmeg.
Looks amazing. And I did like the almond mom dish. It's giving raw veg. You know what an almond mom is?
No.
It's like, you know, the moms who are like, you can just eat almonds when you're hungry. Like very like the vegan moms.
Eat almonds when you're hungry?
I don't know how it's good or not because yesterday I had a dream that I was making you a pie. Yeah.
I loved it. It was really good. And it was actually like a lot of really young a lot of young Icelandic people.
I am not happy.
Yeah, you guys need to start over and get your shit together. We have competition in 1 week.
Yeah, you sound like those dance moms.
Hello, sweet angels. Let me set you down. Last night, my roommate showed me this movie called Cherry Blossoms. And in the movie, there's this older couple, and the woman, her dream was to always dance buto, which is, no, buto. But her husband didn't really want her to, and she finds out that he's sick, but she doesn't tell him because she wants him to enjoy his last days, but then she unexpectedly dies before him. And he fulfills her dream of going to Japan, and he meets this girl there, and she dances buto. And basically this is a dance, buto is a dance of shadows, and it came out of World War II. And the girl in the movie, she dances with this long telephone, you know, like one of those old cord telephones, because her mom passed away and she wants to, when she's dancing, try to communicate with her mom. And I just thought that was so beautiful, and I really love art forms that are really expressive like that. I think that's why I love theater so much, and I love mimes and everything. There's something just really poetic about someone putting themselves out there and expressing themselves in a way that's really vulnerable and visceral. So this morning I tried to like get into my shadow self. I've really been enjoying myself here. It's a very different experience than when I was here in the summer, because in the summer you could go outside a lot and that was like a big appeal, but the winter is very much like you have to go inside of yourself. I've been also listening to a lot of Abraham Hicks. That's my girl. And she talks about trying to find joy in the present moment, because no matter what in life, you can't get to where you want to be going if you're coming from a place of lack. And I think it's always been in my life, whenever I stop caring or I stop chasing something, that it always comes to me, and it's like one of the most frustrating things in the world, but also one of the most rewarding, because you have to learn how to be okay right now, you know, and let go of the ego. And I think that's one of the biggest blessings I think about posting online for so many years, is like at a certain point you cannot expect your life's work and your career to be like always on the up. Like, you're gonna have ups and downs, and I think the biggest fear in life isn't failing, but it's people seeing you fail. At least that has been something that I think that you have to let go of, and a lot of people say like they're afraid of people seeing them fail. And I think that truly seeing your work as just something that comes natural to you, for example, breathing or making food, and not like some sacred thing. I mean, obviously it's beautiful and a magical experience, but also like it's not always going to be like that, you know, and to instead see your work as just like what you're doing while you're here, I think is a really great thing. And I talked about this in some of my latest videos, but I'm really at the point in my life where I'm not afraid to try anymore, or be seen trying, or saying like, hey, this is something I actually really care about. Do you guys ever just say something and then hear yourself saying it, and then you feel like you sound like you're in like some like coming of age movie, like, I really just don't care what people think about me anymore, you know? I've also been watching more TV while I'm here, because the girls are into this series called Autism on the Spectrum, and it's about these autistic group, like this group of autistic people who have never dated before and are dating autistic people. And I really find it super interesting to see people like put themselves out there. I'm just like rambling about like what I'm doing. My day to day is I have been getting up, working out. I have to work out. You know, it's funny, I was thinking about this the other day, is like, growing up, I always thought working out was just to lose weight, but it's, like, I think it's so important, especially as I get older. I want to feel good in my body, and a part of that is working out. So I don't do it to lose weight, I just do it to like stay feeling good. And then I'll do yoga, and then I'll go down to the music studio and I'll practice. And that's been going super well. I am just having the best time. I've also been thinking a lot about like getting older, and I've always grown up and been around females that have been like seeing the aging process as bad. And you know, obviously I think as well when you post online, like I think what's weird is like I can literally see a video of myself every single day, not every single day, but like every week from the last like 6 years. So I think like more than most people, I'm like very aware of like getting older. And I think instead of trying to look like how you did in the past, like I'm not gonna look like how I did when I was 20 for forever. I think what I've been doing instead is like, okay, what's my new era? You know, like what's my new vibe? And just working with whatever I have right now, you know? Instead of trying to chase my like youth forever, like, can I be that bad bitch in her 30s that is like, doesn't give a fuck and like isn't like, you know, so concerned about being pretty all the time or this or that, you know? I think it's important instead to shift the energy in that direction of like, how can I be my best at where I am now? And it's gonna look different from when I'm 30, 40, 50, you know? Like, what is the vibe right now? So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys how my birthday was. I've always had very uneventful birthdays. I've never been like a big birthday party person. I also was in relationships in the past where like my birthday was like forgotten a lot. That sounds so fucked up when I say it, but also that's just what it is. And so now I try to live like every day is my birthday, and like every day is special, because it is. Anyway, love ya.